My name is Alyssa Wise. I'm an assistant professor here in the Faculty of Education at Simon Fraser University. My research focuses on the uses of technology to support collaborative learning. This can happen in a lot of environments, certainly online. We also use online environments to support learning in face-to-face classes, and we can actually bring technology into our face-to-face collaborations as well. My perspective on learning is highly constructivist in nature, meaning that I look at how groups of people work together to build their understandings. So technology, just in the last few years, has become a tool that can support this in so many different ways. We can use technology to support collaboration with people who are close to us, but also people around the world. We can think about learning in online environments at two levels. At a certain level, when you've got a group of students getting together to interact, the group develops their understanding over time. At the same time as that, from an educational perspective, we're also concerned with what individual students are learning. So we have these two levels going on simultaneously, and we need to work to support them both. One way in which we're working to support students in having positive interactions, both for the group and for themselves individually, is by asking individual students to take on roles in their interactions with the group. This can have benefits for the group as a whole because it makes sure that the different elements of collaboration that we want to happen are there, but it also gives individual students rights and responsibilities that help them interact with the group. And this can be especially important for students who may be more shy or hesitant to speak. A recent study we did actually showed that it benefited not only the individual students who took on the role, but the group as a whole. Another theme in my work is trying to look at how collaboration flows over time. So a lot of studies in the past have sort of looked at collaboration as a one bulk thing, but in fact, when students are interacting, you have this whole trajectory of interesting interactions that are occurring. So we've been working to bring a temporal element to the analysis and specifically visualize it so that you can actually see the ways that students are interacting and that interaction changes over time. One of the newest areas of my research is related to the field of learning analytics. This is a field concerned with trying to make sense of the huge amounts of data that are generated when we interact in online systems. Specifically, we're working with the idea of e-listening, which is trying to understand how students involved in collaboration attend to the ideas of others. With the tools available to us, we can actually track how students access and pay attention to messages posted by others, for example, in an online discussion, and learn about the distinct different patterns of how students do so and how this then affects their subsequent contributions. Putting all of this together, our goal is to build a more comprehensive picture of how students collaborate using technologies and how we can best support them in learning through this process.